Now guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 23 Blackburn Rovers career mode. You will notice that we are full cam for the start of this video and there's a 7 behind me because we finally hit 7k on the channel. Just say thank you very much. We've got a new webcam as well to celebrate. We're going to get into this episode today. A lot's happened and we're going to enter the January transfer window. Here we go then. Just one game up against Manchester City. Wouldn't say it's winnable. Very difficult match. And then we enter the January transfer window where decisions need to be made. And the biggest decision that I left you guys with at the end of the last episode is what are we going to do with Cade Cowell? The plan really was to sell him because you guys don't seem too happy with his performances. And I guess when you look at the stats, he hasn't performed too greatly, but he went and got himself injured for 7 months. With the injury for 7 months and us trying to keep this as realistic as possible, there's no way that Cade Cowell now leaves the club in this window. We're going to keep him around, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to go in for a new left midfielder. Although Billy Bennett was on absolute fire in the last episode, he still might go for a new left midfielder. I don't know, but the main priority is right back. Fortunately, we're going to have to turn our attention to the youth academy though. We've got a few players that are considering leaving the club. Not happy with the situation right now. So we've got Roman Sanderson, the left back, and he's got pretty decent potential. So it seems a little bit of a waste considering we haven't found that many left and right backs and centre backs in terms of academy players to not just bring him up. So I'm going to at least promote him to the senior team. We'll most likely loan him out. He's not the only one. We've got Marcus Sanderson as well, but he does have high potential. 18. He's definitely not going to reach that potential. We're just going to release him. Got some position changes as well. Carson Johnson is going to be swapped to playing right back. Let's see if he goes up at all. Up to 65. That's not bad. He's potentially still holding really strongly. So we're going to put him on a development plan. Development plan at the minute for me is probably not even defending. I might go attacking wing back. Try and get that passing up. I do like good passing. Got Wood as well. Maybe the new Bale. We're going to convert him to a left mid. And I mean, it's not that much of an improvement, is it? But 54 to 60, I guess it's a decent improvement. We're going to retrain him just to play the other wing because that's going to yield the most development out of him right now. Now it's time to take on Man City. We're going to go with the cam as per usual when we play against a side like Man City. This is how we're going to line up. It's going to be difficult because we have a few tired players and this Man City team is unbelievable. They've even got out and signed Rafinha now. We'll just try and take whatever we can from this game. Big news for this one as well. Jordan Henderson back in the starting 11 after that big injury. Hopefully, with him back in the starting 11, he won't bleed by overall so much. One can hope that that's going to be the scenario. Also, one can hope that we can stop Erling Haaland, but without having Ladislav and Sarr in the centre of the park today, I think we're going to struggle. Yorkiemann bringing that forward. We have a ball on the inside. I do actually to Amad Diallo, who's in a bit of a weird position here. But I just spotted Callum Grant edging off his man. Cannot find the pass. Felix Mecha against his old club. Him and Rico Lewis both against their old clubs today. Going in towards Amad Diallo. Never going to win a header with Amad Diallo. He's 4'7". We've had some big results against Man City in the past. So if we could pull that off again, that would be unbelievable. I knew that was coming. That's 1-0 surely. There we go. Never mind. I'm saying we've had some big results. This might not be one. Although he's offside. He's offside. Thomas Muller is offside. He's also got to be getting on quite a bit at this stage of the career mode. They are passing this football unbelievably and Turner has to make a massive save. Why is Thomas Muller being such a hindrance to me right now? I can't genuinely do anything about it. He's destroying me. That's a good touch. That's a good volley. Beyond the post. You'll never guess who. Thomas Muller again, man. Get off my screen. Leave us alone, Thomas. I made that one out wide. Oh, I don't like that. I hate you, Rafinha, but I love you at the same time, Reggie Cannon. Oh, he failed. He failed me against Erling Haaland. It was only a matter of time. 1-0 Man City. When we look at the basis of this squad, 5 goals in 13 matches. Is that only what you've got there, Erling? When we look at the basis of this squad, I definitely think maybe we're not quite ready for European football yet. There's not that many 80 rated players here. I'm going to get away with that. And then, he's just hassled so much. I was trying to get the ball into Amad Diallo. I think big upgrades are going to be needed now as the seasons go on. But we're not really in a position just yet to make massive upgrades. On then Mecha. Oh, that's beautiful. Mecha's going to be chipped. Oh, that's a great save. Grant! Yes, we're back in the game. Callum Grant. Who else would it be? He's going to make it 1-1. Imagine if Mecha had have chipped the keeper here, though. That would have been stunning. No one near Grant. Poacher. Pure poacher. And we find the back of the net. Going to be just before the halftime whistle. How mad is this, boys? If anyone ever told you this was going to happen. Callum Grant this season has more goals in the Premiership than Erling Haaland. But that's why he's a baller. And that's why he's our starting striker. And that's why in January, if Ivan Toney doesn't score one more goal, in the total of January. We'll give him the total of January. He's going to be sold. That's Miles offside. I know that. You know that. Miles. Oh, no. Just leave me alone, Rafinha. Oh, Wharton, what are you doing? Yeah, we get away. It's fine. We knew what we were doing. Wharton stepped off just so that ball could be played. Go inside to Metcha. Because I might have spotted a through ball to Callum Grant. That's a great touch. Callum Grant is beautiful at football. Callum Grant for 2-1. Callum Grant is a god. Like, genuinely, Callum Grant is a beast. He's the new Thierry Henry. Don't care what you say. Callum Grant is the best player we've had in this Blackburn Rovers side so far. He does the business when needed. It's a great ball to him, but what a touch and turn. He still has so much work to do and finds the bottom corner. I am going to substitute him, though, because he's knackered and I need him for the Arsenal game that's coming up in a few days. Florian Balogun on the pitch, boys. Oh, I don't like to see this sub, though. Muller's coming off, and he hasn't really caused me a problem here in the second half. But the man that's coming on, Edwards, always causes me an issue. Someone who I need to give credit in this match is Mads Bidstrup. That was a foul. Is Mads Bidstrup, because he's very good at football, and that should be applauded. Oh, Henderson, get to that. And that should be applauded because he comes in and does a job that not many people would really be capable of doing. Oh, I couldn't stop it. I hate Marcus Edwards. That was poor. We gave the ball away in a stupid position. But as I would say, Mads Bidstrup comes in, does a job when he's called upon, and that needs to be applauded. I think we might actually keep him around. He's probably going to be one of the backup centre mids, because we're noticing as time goes on and there's more games stacking up, we need that backup centre mid. That is great. That is great. Hold off, Bennett. Hold off, Bennett. That's beautiful. Balogun! Oh, my God. We're right back in the lead because we're unbelievable at football. If that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. Balogun has had minimal starts this season. Scoring goals like that puts him in my good books. Let's make some substitutions. I'd kind of like to get Henderson off here because it's his first game back. And Amad Diallo, again, just has so many quiet periods. And I don't know, boys. What do you reckon we should do with Amad Diallo? Does he really deserve a place in this team? Do we maybe look to move him on? Or do we maybe look to move him on? I'm already thinking about letting Jens Dahl go out on loan for the rest of this season. I think that might be the decision to make. One Bennett in towards Balogun. Balogun touches it back towards Eskil Rudd for a bit. He's just not good at striking the football. That would have been a fantastic goal as well. The experiment of the next Morten Gams Pedersen for Rudd just hasn't quite worked out, has he? He's serviceable, but he's not great. Oh, no. Oh, that's heartbreaking. 3-3 right at the end of the match. Erling Haaland's just too good at football. He might be having a shocker of a season, but he's not doing too badly against us. The pace of Wharton really letting us down there at the back. It might not have been 3 points, but did we really expect that against Manchester City? This is still a massive result for a team like Blackburn Rovers, and we'll take it. We'll take the point. I mentioned it though, didn't I? I think now's the point. Let's get Jens Dahl out on loan. I'm going to give him a new contract as well, just to perk him up a bit. Who does deserve a little bit more money? He has scored goals here in the Premiership. Let's get him one more season out on loan. He's still only 18, so let's not worry about that. And then we'll have Balogun, Grant, and Ivan Toney for now. And Ivan Toney does need some more appearances, to be fair. I'm going to make the decision as well to loan out Javier Bravo. I think that's going to get the best results. Gregory has gone up already out on loan, so interesting to see how he does when he gets back. I don't think he's going to be anywhere near as good as Billy Bennett, though. So the transfer window opens, and we've got Reece Nelson departing, Knight departing, and Bidstrup departing. So me talking about how much of a team player he's been meant absolutely nothing, because I forgot that we'd sold him. I am a moron, and those 3 players go. So we definitely need a centre mid, actually. How much money does that give me in the end, then? So 89 million to spend. And I think we made the decision already, didn't we, that Callum Britton needs to leave. In order for us to improve right back, I'd rather have Rico Lewis as a project and try and continue to grow him and sign a new right back that is a real solid first team starter. And I haven't really made a decision yet. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to come on here and go with what I think's best. I think genuinely because Killian has been recommended so much. He's young, could play centre back. We're actually going to try and make this the first deal. Dildilia is what I'm going to call him for his last name for now. If that's wrong, let me know in the comments. But you already know, if you've been around the channel for a while, I can't pronounce names. Let's hope that this is not going to be a difficult deal to get done. And I'm going to go in with maybe like 16 million. Well, actually, I could probably offer a player swap and see if we can give them Britain. We're going to take their right back. Maybe we give them our right back and we'll offer them some money on top of that. Like maybe 9 million? Let's see if they're open to it. Okay, they want Britain, but they want 14 million. I'm going to lower this a little bit, but I think we're good to go for this. Britain would be sticking with an English side as well that are in the championship and doing very well. So I'm cool with this. This is a good deal. Can you imagine Killian rocking up to my office and just being like, you know, speaking French? And I'm like, oh, Killian, mate, how we doing? Will you sign this contract? This is how much we're going to pay you. What's important? Going to be our starter. So we'll do that. 4 years. Not bad. He doesn't want that much money, really, does he, in reality? There we go. Killian signed up. Not Mbappe, but still. Killian. We have signed Killian, but instead we're going to watch a video of Reece Nelson leaving the club and not actually see a video of Killian joining us. But do we get an A for this? We'll take a B. Let's get Killian on a development plan as well. Let's see what works right now for where we need him. His defensive work rate up because I do overlap. So we're going to go with wide back. I think he'll grow pretty quickly as well, especially into the second season. Another monthly scout report of America. And so far, when we've gone to America, we found good players. But these guys are not striking me with any confidence, and none of them are going to be good enough. We've got a transfer offer for Alex Scott from Stade Rennais. It's a player swap. It's not a bad player swap, actually. A really experienced centre-back, but I feel like we'd be giving up too much. Alex Scott's a very good young central midfielder. He can play right mid as well. I never knew that. Here comes Arsenal. Arsenal were top of the league a while back. They're not now. And this will be the 11 to take him on. I'm going to give the game to Balogun against his old club. And it's going to be Sarr and Scott in the centre of the park. Dilly getting his debut in this one. So hopefully he can have a good performance there on the right back position. It's snowing too, so maybe that will hinder Arsenal's really good tiki-taka style. Hey, we have to take any advantage we can get. Marcus Rashford is going to destroy me. I'm really not looking forward to that. But after a draw against Man City, we will be full of confidence. To Alex Scott. Still Dillier there out wide. Let's see what he can do. I think he's got a bit of pace. He's not too bad at passing the football. It's something I want to work on eventually. That's a good ball out, and that might be a good ball over to Florian Balogun. And I'm going to try not to celebrate, but last time I tried not to celebrate... Oh, that's over dramatic. What is the no celebrate button on this year's game? I swear it used to be double B, but it's not anymore. By the way, what a pass that is from Amad Diallo. That's more like it. And a great finish. I don't quite know how to not celebrate. Maybe Balogun is going to just find some unreal form now. Nonetheless, 8 minutes in, we have the lead. I've only just now noticed that player names are not on top of the head when they're meant to be. That is great play. Link up now between Balogun and Amad Diallo for 2-0. Wow, Arsenal are shocking at the back. Maybe all I needed for Amad Diallo to start being good at football is playing Balogun up top with him. Dio, who they've got here, I think that's how you say his name. I have no idea who he is. They've still got Odegaard in the team. Will be dangerous. Him and Rashford will be their forward threat. I thought I'd done enough. I hadn't. Odegaard makes it 2-1. Man, these are going to be high-scoring games today. I haven't really played too much on the new patch. I did think that Colwell had got the ball back there. But the new patch might just lead us to having high-scoring games again. We have had that in that pass. Sneaks that one into Amad Diallo. Great footwork from him. Out wide. Dillier. That's a good ball across, actually. Felix Mecha takes it down. Tries to volley it. It was a bit of a clunky touch from him. Balogun pulls that one back. That's a lovely ball into Mecha. Mecha then in behind to Alex Scott. And this may just be 3-1. Alex Scott. 3-1. Blackburn Rovers. We need to use Alex Scott a little bit more as well. I feel like this guy's got tons of potential. Hotly tipped player at the minute. Would not surprise me if he moves to the Premier real life. Balogun is doing well to link up play. Like, him and Callum Grant could be the future. I'm not sure about Ivan Toney. He's just been poor in front of goal. He hasn't really linked up well either. I think he's only got 2 assists this season. But Balogun might have been that man. You guys really pushed me to bring him back this season. Even though he had a bad year last time round, in my opinion, you pushed me to get him back. And so far, it's paying off. The start of the second half could be dangerous, and Maitland-Niles could be dangerous as well, as he just ball rolls me and steps over and turns back and just causes all kinds of issues. And luckily, in the end, his delivery wasn't great, but they're still going to have the football. That was great from Sildilia, though. And can we break now? Go on then, Balogun. Go on then, Balogun. It's not a good ball, is it? It's not a good ball. Can he keep it? He does keep it. That was nearly a great pass to Amad Diallo. Can he keep it in? He can't, but we'll take the throw-in. Imagine if we score from this throw-in. Be all due to that great work. It's that one inside to Scott. Scott then across to Florian Balogun. I just couldn't find a way through. And I expected that we'd see some Arsenal changes, and we're going to see just that. Who's coming on? Ezequiel Barker. Okay, nice. No, Arsenal has signed him. Let's make some subs ourselves. Matt Diallo's having the game of his life, so I'm going to keep him on. I'm going to drop off Scott now. It's not ideal, but with Sar and Ladislav, we're just going to be stronger in the center of the park. Balogun is getting a little bit more tired, so I'm going to bring on Ivan Toney now as well. Let's just hope that Ivan can do something in this match. We signed him to potentially be the main man this season. He's our highest rated striker, but probably the worst performing striker per minute. Oh, I hate Odegaard. Turner, what a save. Turner's an ex-Arsenal player as well. Well, we really went for the ex-Arsenal players, didn't we? On the Mecha. Lovely. Mecha, 3-0. Beautiful. That should be the game done and dusted. So I was going to play an Ivan Toney, and this is just going to be icing on the cake of a title challenging Arsenal. Honestly, lads, Ivan Toney just does not score goals. I don't know what is up with him. I really like Ivan Toney in real life. But for me, I just cannot get anything out of him in this year's game. Doesn't matter, though, that Ivan Toney fluffed his lines there, because we're going to win this one 4-1. And that's a massive 3 points, taking us back up to 7th place. Arsenal just in front of us, but they are in front of us by quite a bit. Chelsea, Man United, Tottenham, Man City, and Liverpool still top of the table. Only one defeat so far this season for Liverpool. And unfortunately for me, my Leeds United has sat there down in 19th after returning to the Premier League this season. Now, the board don't seem to like me. We're weak at the minute. We definitely did any youth objective. Brand exposure, get 10 games with at least one goal scored in home games. We're going to do that. We've done 6 already. And sign one crucial player assigned to a forward position. I feel like we already did that with Ivan Toney. Then in the Premier League, finishing a Europa League spot, that's going to be difficult. FA Cup round of 16. I mean, I don't understand why they're not very happy with me. We still have plenty of time to achieve the objectives they've set. We've got 2 cup games coming up. We've got Liverpool now in the semi-final. That'll be 2 legs because it's the Carabao Cup. And apparently if we win the Carabao Cup, that does actually give us, well, puts us in a position to be playing European football. Now, it wants a forward position to be a crucial player. And actually, I don't think I signed Ivan Toney to be crucial. So I think to appease the board, we're going to try and do this. I really want Luca Romero. People have been talking about him a lot. I really like the idea of signing him. But I just think to myself, he most likely wouldn't sign for us right now, considering where he is. But Brennan Johnson would. And he can be a striker or potentially even play on the left, considering he has a decent weak foot. So do you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. We're gonna go in for Brennan Johnson. I've wanted this guy for a long time, and really we still need a centre mid after this, but I'm very excited to see if we can get this deal done. I have to remember too, apart from that last game as well, Amad Diallo hasn't particularly been decent this year. 35 million. They want Balogun? Absolutely not. Pose a new transfer fee. Let's go up to 39 million and see if they're just gonna negotiate with me. Oh, okay. They're gonna say yes to that. 39 million for Brennan Johnson. It's going to be a big transfer. Not sure it's a record. I still think Amad Diallo will be the record. Was that legit supposed to be Steve Cooper as well? I mean, hey, didn't really look like him. We are at this stage in the series as well, a better team. Now, crucial. I need to sign him to be a crucial player. Great, that's fantastic. Let's get 5 years on this guy. Didn't tell me what wages he wanted. I'm guessing 100,000. Honestly, guys, this is a blockbuster deal. Not offer them 1 million and 100,000. Let's see if we can get this deal done. He's going to accept it. That's a huge deal. But this guy is a star. He's still so young as well. I can't believe we've got this deal done. Honestly, I plan out some of the transfers. Coming into the video, I knew we were most likely going to go for Kylian. This is not one that was planned out. This is on a whim. I've been thinking about potentially what we need in this squad. And I really like the idea of Brennan Johnson. I'm going to retrain him so he can play on the left-hand side as well because he's got really good weak foot. We'll probably improve that to be a 5-star weak foot. But yeah, I'm really super excited just to see what he can do for the club. Now, this has to be an A, man. A player of this quality just has to be an A. We'll take a B. I haven't had an A in ages. And we do complete that objective as well. A little bit was tied in to try and complete the objective. Bear that in mind. We had to sign a forward. And he is a winger, so he can play as a forward. So we did have to kind of tick off that objective as well. So just that was part of playing on my mind. Forgot that I should have signed Ivan Toney to a crucial contract. Let's get into the development plan now. Let's just see how this is going to work out. Right mid would be 35 weeks. Left mid would be 35 weeks as well. Can already play striker. And he can already play right wing. So I actually think I'm going to go left mid. It's going to take a little while, but he can play there. We're going to go for left mid. We sign him on the day that we've got Liverpool coming up. So I have never been more excited. What we're going to do here, though, is I'm going to swap Amad Diallo to the left. And I'm going to play Brennan Johnson on the right. He's going to get a start here straight away. We're going to have to go with Rico Lewis, though. I want to go Ladislav and Sar because I kind of need that to deal with Liverpool. And Alex Scott is going to be the cam. Callum Grant up top. It has to be. We do have a few tired legs legs, but I think that's the best starting 11 we could put out. Let's just hope we could get a good result. Last time we played Liverpool, they were a nightmare. Liverpool have a midfield of Bellingham, Rice, and Brozovic. They are stacked in the middle of the park. I think if they had that in real life, they'd be really happy. We've been here before, but the semi-final last time was a much easier tie. This one is a much more difficult one to beat them over 2 legs, but we've gone Ladislav and Sarr, 2 very good defensive midfielders, and hopefully they'll be good enough today to win the ball back. We've been a little bit of giant killers so far, haven't we, in this episode? So can we do it again? That's a big question. That's a... Oh, my God, what a goal. Oh, my God, that's a stunning finish. Jude Bellingham, take a bow, mate. What a goal that is. Just a couple of minutes in, we find ourselves already 1-0 down. We don't mind a fight back, though. We've got players in this team that will keep fighting right until the end. We'll have the FA Cup to come up after this, though, against MK Dons, so maybe that's when you can win. Brennan Johnson. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Callum Grant. Oh, my God. We're straight back in the game. Callum Grant has been a goal machine this episode. Brennan Johnson with his first assist in a Blackburn Rovers kit. I'm super excited to see how well he gets on. I genuinely think he's going to be a game-changing season signing in order of us finishing in a good position. But what a hit that is. Liverpool are going to try and hit us straight back, though. There's no doubt about that. So let's not get too excited as Amad Diallo can take this ball away. And he's going to just go on a bursting run here and pull it back. Don't really have any help. He's so good on the football. Amad Diallo, that's a great pass in. Brennan Johnson nearly getting his first goal. A free kick now to Liverpool. And that's a dangerous position. Collect that turn. Okay. We'll take that. Brennan Johnson. He do. I'm going to play that one out wide. Oh, my God. This is fantastic. Callum Grant. He's going to have help. Callum Grant's got help. Does he need it, though? Callum Grant does not need no help. He is a goal machine. Callum Grant makes it 2-1 Blackburn Rovers, and we've turned this tie on its head. The breakaway then from Liverpool's free kick to give ourselves the 2-1 lead. Holding on to this 2-1 lead, though, is going to be very difficult. I'm going to need a lot out of my central midfielders, but this is great play again, and look at how much it's opened up. Go on then, Alex Scott. See what he can do. Alex Scott across to Brennan Johnson. Oh, I just wanted Brennan Johnson to get his first goal. Whip this one in then. Let's make it good. It's not a bad ball in. Ah, he's pushed. Oh, do we get the second ball? Maybe. Oh, great save, Alisson. Ball out wide to Luis Diaz. Oh, well, Enrico Lewis. He's got to be careful now, though. He's on a yellow card. And then with the ball back with Luis Diaz. Ball across. Oh, Centellas. Beautiful. We can head in at the half with a 2-1 lead. I did not expect that. Early sub then for Liverpool. Højbjerg coming on for Declan Rice. I forgot Declan Rice were on the pitch. We've not really seen him in this match. Oh, that's a nice ball into Bellingham. And this time it's a great save from Turner. Wow, Klopp switching things up quickly. Vardiol now on at the back. Clearly seeing something he's not happy with. And he's changed it as quickly as humanly possible. Vardiol coming on at the back will just shore them up a little bit. That's going to be a shot. Well held, Turner. Trent out wide. He do. Centellas is going to match up with him. We needed Ladislav Rayleigh. Oh, this is dangerous. Jude Bellingham outside the box. Good shot. Great save. Oh, we might get away with this one and more as Sarr makes the run. And if he spots Callum Grant, as he has, Callum Grant might go clean through. This might be for Callum Grant. Oh, save, Alisson. We have some tired legs out there on the pitch now, so let's make a change. We're going to bring on Bennett, Tony. We're also going to bring on Eskel Rudd. Oh, this is dangerous. Great save. Tell you what, Turner is having a madness out there right now. He's keeping us in this match and alive. Ball from the goalkeeper, chipped. Oh, that is so sloppy from us. No need. Why throw it out like that? Such a poor goal to concede. Massively frustrating to concede a goal that way, and we've probably been the better side. The second half, they have been better than us. Oh, Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney, he doesn't score these, really, does he? He does score these now. It's going to be 3-2 Blackburn Rovers. And he is telling you that he can't hear you in the comment section. He can't hear the fans. Ivan Toney makes it 3-2. If we play like this in the second leg as well, we may be heading to a final. Bring on Jordan Henderson against his old club. See if he can help just shore up that midfield position, because Liverpool this second half really have caused me tons of issues. It's a nice ball over. Oh my God. I've never seen a striker generate that kind of power with a header. We weren't ahead long, that's for sure. The ball over to Alexander-Arnold was unbelievable, but that is one of the best headers I have ever seen. And we are having a goal fest in this first leg. Billy Bennett again. Trying to go over to Ivan Toney again. Ivan Toney again. Oh my God. It's 4-3. This is a statement from Ivan Toney. And that is 2 assists now from Billy Bennett. Well, Ivan Toney will be going nowhere in this window then. We are definitely keeping him on this kind of performance. I just want the full-time whistle now. A victory in the first leg would be massive. Oh, I thought I'd got enough on it. I hadn't. Luis Diaz, please do not concede again. We do just enough. That will be the full-time whistle. Blackburn Rovers have the advantage going into the second leg. That game of football right there was absolutely crazy. MK Dons in the FA Cup have a Callum Grant transfer offer. That's no surprise. Rejecting that instantly. It's a big Premiership side, though. Maybe we'll have to look about it. And the board are actually finally happy with me. I'm going to quick sim this game, but we're going to quick sim it with a strong starting 11. And I'd expect us to be able to go beyond MK Dons. And we do just that. It's only 1 goal, but it's Ivan Toney at it again. That does mean that in the next episode, we do still have a central midfielder that we want to sign, and we're going to have a crazy second leg against Liverpool after what an unbelievable first leg. And hopefully continue our push for European football in the League 2. Now, if you are new around here, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well, boys, if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for continuing to watch this series, and I will see you in the next episode.